Hello, hello. We are back with a little bit more Guildrun. Today is mainly gonna be to test my internet a little bit. Obviously yesterday went pretty well stream-wise, I would say. Connection-wise, but I just had someone come in and take a look at it. So we'll see if things are better, worse. So I didn't really know what else to throw on. They just left like a few minutes ago. Might as well play some more of this game. It was fun, so. Anyways, let us record and we'll do a little bit and see where we're at. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Guildrun. I know I said that we probably weren't going to play too much more of this, but I'm mainly trying to test out my internet and make sure that everything's good. I just had someone come in and work on it and change some things out. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare anything, and I had fun with this game, so we could play a little bit more, maybe see some other characters that we haven't tried yet. So we'll probably fit in like 2 videos today while we're streaming and recording. And then other than that, we'll probably wait to see if the full release of the game is something that we're interested in or not. But right now, I think it's pretty fun. So let's get back into it, shall we? I guess it's gonna heat up a lot. I need my AC. It just so quickly heats up. Anyways, let us... What does this do? Heroes take 10%. This is probably not the worst thing ever, so sure, we'll try with a harder difficulty. At the start of each run, automatically consume a boss token to bundle each of your starting hero choices with a random starting bonus. Okay, I don't know exactly what all that means, but sure. Alright, so last time we used Tilly, and that went pretty well, although we very quickly, like, just fell apart in the endless mode. Just all of a sudden we lost when it was kind of going pretty well up until then. So I guess these are already bundled, huh? Get an item which benefits vanguards. Start with 5 fewer shards. Item costs 2 fewer shards. So I kind of wanted to take this character anyways because we haven't used this character at all. And we've tried the other 2 characters already. So she creates the flower field, which poisons enemies and shields allies, and after stall, she heals allies as well. Does she? No, I guess this just shows max mana. Why? It doesn't seem to show starting mana anywhere. Huh? Alright, well anyways, we're going with her.
I'll join your guild, but I'm stopping for flowers.
We might as well put her further away. So she is... Well, it looks like she's actually going to win even without her ability. So, what does this guy do? Alright, so he's the guy that when people get low. So this is items. I guess it doesn't count heroes, huh? And it also doesn't count relics. Inflict debuff. We're obviously going to be able to inflict debuffs pretty easily. I mean, I kind of want to go with this guy because he's good. We haven't tried this guy, though, so maybe we're going to try out that guy. What else do we have? Max health. Trigger rush 5 times from any source. I mean, that we could do that. Unfortunately, we can't get everything here, right? So the question is like, is this worth it to get 30 shards? Like, it's gonna be a while before we get those shards, right? Whereas this could give us an extra rush, plus make this guy really strong.
Let's wreck this place.
So we do need people to be adjacent to him. It's very likely that he will be taking the most damage, but we should try and put someone adjacent to him, I think. Alright, what do we got? Earn 1 extra shard per surviving hero. Items cost 2 less. Or 45 defense. I always like to go with these permanent stats, but then usually we end up getting rid of the hero that I get the permanent stats on. So that's 4 combats where you could get up to like 3 extra shards, but obviously for this first one we only have 2 heroes anyways. We're probably gonna buy a lot of items, right? But it only lasts until here. That's really only 2 shops. None of this guy's stuff is based off of defense, right? And neither is your stuff. It's all based off of max health. It's a tough one, but I think 45 defense is probably where it's at. We'll give it to Rip because hopefully he's the one taking the damage. And then we'll do it like this so they're adjacent.
Bloom.
I'm also realizing, did she take the 10%? Because I thought he took it, but I didn't see if she took it.
Bloom.
Does her thing do shield per second? Yeah, it should shield 10 per second. Alright, what do we got? We haven't used her, and we do have poison, so that seems like a legitimate strategy. Create a poison cloud for 4 seconds. See, I really wish that I had gotten her first, because I could have given her the defense instead of this guy, right? Because she actually scales off a defense. She also gains HP per second per enemy in the poison cloud. It's only for mages. You're a mystic, right? Yeah. So the other question I have is, this says from any source. Does that mean if I put it on her, does his rush count?
Hmm.
Okay, we're definitely gonna get her.
You want protection for your guild? Then
and stay
Oh, we
close.
can't afford that. But we should get this. Does this give her... So she does 34 and 4. It does give one more poison, so that's probably worth it. So I don't know, do I do this just to try? She also has to be alone in the front, and then she'll get a bunch more out of it. But I think I'm going to try. I want to see if any source includes this guy's rush or not. We're early enough that it's not a huge deal if we don't actually finish this quest right now. So what we need is her to be in front alone, and then him to be next to her, and then next to the fairy, I guess. Which pays off in the future, or defensive properties. I didn't really like the pays off in the future thing last time. It didn't seem very productive. On rush trigger, gain shields. So that would be really good for him. I don't think she has any rush. At the start of combat, inflict 10 frost. That's pretty good. So, I mean, this guy would be able to trigger multiple rushes from this item. But this would just work for everybody. I think this is good, though, right? Because his stuff is based off of max HP. Yeah, let's go with this. Alright, we'll go ahead and give him this. Move everyone back. You're in the front alone, so you get extra stats, which means... Really, that doesn't buff your... Oh, I guess the extra stats don't show up until you're actually in combat. And this says rush abilities. Is this count as an ability or not? I don't know if like that gets refreshed, but anyways, let's try it out. Okay, so yeah, she gets the stats after the combat starts.
Stay back.
This
Stay
did
back.
count. Okay. And we actually do a lot of debuffs. How much HP regen did she have? Because I can't tell if this HP regen is only while they're in the cloud, or like she gains that for the rest of the fight. It seems like she gains it for the rest of the fight based on how high that number is. Okay, we got an upgrade. Let's see what this character can have. So after stall, doubles Sanctuary of Bloom's healing and shielding. It lasts 1 second longer. That's pretty good. After stall 20, Sanctuary of Bloom inflicts 100% more poison. After stall 40, increase the amount of debuffs on all enemies. Interesting. Gain mage class and 40 magic. Is this based on... The poison is based on mana regen. It's not based on magic. But the shields are. After stall 20, Sanctuary of Bloom also inflicts frost and burn each second. Like, this one seems the best, but I think the stall is too long. Whereas this one being, like, equal to this stall, I think is probably the most useful. And this would be good if we were doing mages. Let's try this out. Oh, wait, we're not actually at the upgrade screen, right? Are we gonna be able to afford other things? Do we have any warriors? I don't have any warriors. Do you like become a warrior? You become a duelist or a mage. What about you? You become an assassin. Alright. This gluttony thing is interesting. Because we could give them a whole bunch of rushes, so we could just be stacking max HP. But yeah, we should be able to afford one of... Well, actually, I guess we don't need this because we don't have warriors, huh? Probably just end up getting both of these because they're pretty cheap.
The colors are brighter.
Alright, let's get that and that. Should I give the attack speed to her just so she can cast faster? Or should I give it to her? I think this guy's getting this. I'm also kind of curious. Does this... So now he should have 2 rushes, right? So he should get 500 shield at the start. And then... I don't know if this comes back. The problem is it's going to be really hard to see because this only affects auto attacks, so I don't even know if the stats are going to show up on here. And then who should we give this dagger to? I think her. Regular encounter or challenge? They heal 3 max HP. That's not that bad. I feel like we can survive most of what they're gonna do and just deal with that. Especially since we're gonna poison them, right? Alright, so we're gonna watch... I don't know where shield shows up, but we're gonna see if we can... He gets 500 shield, so that does count. Okay, they're healing a lot. We're not really cutting through them yet, but hopefully we'll get more. I didn't see how much shield he got. Oh, the problem is he's also getting shield from her. He does get 500 shield. So, yeah, I guess it does reset this as well. So if we can get that thing where he gets max HP for rushes, that would be really good. Whenever a hero inflicts burn, I guess we're not doing that. Whenever an enemy damages a hero's shields, this could be good. Because we are going to be constantly generating lots of shields. Because, like, I guess she doesn't generate shields, but this does. And this guy's just starting with shields. And we're probably not critting enough for that to even be useful. Alright, I don't think we're going to be using any of that. This is for vanguards. You're a vanguard, right? Yeah, that seems good for you. Am I taking the boots off of you then, I guess? So I want him to have the 2 rushes, because he can obviously refresh the rushes. And he gets a lot of stats now out of this. He has 2,500 HP. Might as well give her that. I mean, at some point, I feel like this should go on a different character, just because he stacks better with max HP, but... think we should buy this for 3 gold. Give it to her. Alright, so we can rank up, but we lose 20% for the next 2 combats, which is also going to be the boss. Or we can get this power crystal. See, I don't know if this only lasts for the combat or not. Kind of sounds like it only lasts for the combat, right? Because it doesn't say permanently. Otherwise, I would definitely take that. Boom. Last time we used this. I think I'm going to go with this and just hope we can survive the combats. And I think we want to upgrade him so he starts getting a bunch of max HP. But let's read his other stuff just to make sure. On crit, steal health. Based on his crit. He doesn't have a whole lot of crit, but I guess he will gain crit from that. Enter a rage. Okay, this is an active ability for him. He gains max HP. This ability stacks. So that probably just means it lasts for the rest of combat. It's not bad, but like I said, I think that we just want this. And then I don't know if he counts himself for this. Oh, I guess this is backup only, so he couldn't possibly count himself. But this is also all rushes. It's not just his rushes. So that's interesting. But he has the ability to refresh rushes. So he could, if he only refreshes once, he's proccing 4 rushes in a single fight, right? That's like 130 HP in one fight. Okay, let's get you over here. We do need to upgrade her, though. Oh, I forgot about the pole. That's bad. Is she going to be able to at least cast once? Yes. Is that going to be good enough? Probably not. Yeah, I didn't play around the pole. That was pretty bad. I could have gotten rip pulled pretty easily, I think. Okay, but he did a lot of damage there. I kind of wish that these things that required... Oh, I guess it only can happen once, huh? For some reason, I was thinking that it was Tilly, where she needs to do a certain amount of auto attacks. But I realize now it's when... Oh, it's also when an enemy drops below. It refreshes them. I wonder what happens if the rushes are still going when this refreshes. Does it count as a new rush, or does it just bump back up the timer? We'll have to try and pay attention to that. These are like super specific mechanics within the game now that I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I still want to try this character at some point. And we tried this guy and instantly lost, so I feel like that wasn't really fair to him, but... I don't think buying a character right now is the play for us. Defense is going to be better for her than this max HP, probably. So while we get that, give her that. Might as well just put this on someone. And then I think we should reroll. There's a B hero. Does she have stall? She does have stall. But you also have stall. I think this would be really good on her. But we might as well get this at the same time. So it'll just hopefully give us a bunch of shards. So I'm hoping that she's just going to be able to cast a whole lot now. Okay, let's move on. So unfortunately, the boss fight, we're going to have reduced stats, right? We could do this to try and make up for it a little bit, but I think upgrading her is probably better. What can we get here? At the start of combat, heroes directly behind permanently gain 15. Sal gains more. I don't know who Sal is, but okay. Pepper spray expands in size and lasts 1 second longer. After stall, tanks and mages. She's a tank. Okay. Gain duelist and 20 attack speed. On auto attack for each type of debuff on the target. We don't do a whole lot of types of debuffs. Inflict 2 more of that debuff. And deal bonus damage based on attack speed. I really like the idea of this thing expanding, right? But I feel like this could get crazy. Because we can easily just put her in the front and put the other two right behind her. Because I assume that's how it works, like the 2 hexes behind count as right behind. I think this might only be until the end of the battle, right? It's really tough. Both of these seem really good, right? But in a boss fight, this is better. This doesn't really do anything in a boss fight. So I think we're going to go with the lover.
I'm growing into this.
Okay, we got the Hydra, so if we put everyone like that, let's swap you. They should get attack speed, right? Alright, let's see if it works out. It did work, as far as I could tell. Did he already trigger his rushes coming back? Oh, it is only him or enemies. Oh my gosh. That was so close. Well, that was unfortunate. She tanked a lot, but I guess it just wasn't enough. Clicked burn, that's not really gonna help us. It only works if it's held by a duelist. This is better than the dagger. Let's get that and then let's reroll. We need like some actual power. But nothing's giving us any power, so it's kind of obnoxious. We don't share any classes, right? Yeah. Doesn't help us a whole lot either, but... This could be really good instead of this leather vest. Per tank in combat. Okay, we just have enough to afford both of these. I think that's going to be big. Alright, let's try that again. So, this item, if there is one hero in front, so we should gain attack, and she should also gain attack. Yes, it does work. We need her to survive longer. She's not surviving long enough. Oh, that might be big. She's still gonna die, but... Oh, maybe. He has so much poison on him, but he's still alive. Okay, we won, but it was tough. We completed that, so we got a bunch of shards out of that. Okay, now we get the auction house. Take a bunch of shield damage. What is this? Heroes gain 8 mana regen. Whenever a mystic shields a hero, give that hero lasting shield equal to 50% of the shield applied. Seems good. How much auto attack damage do we deal? I mean, I guess this guy's doing only auto attack. We could probably get this quest done in a decent amount of time. Of the same class. We do not have that. So I think we got to get this for sure, right? This is going to make her a lot better. And then, I mean, we could get both of these, but then we can't buy a hero, right? If we want to buy a hero, This guy is a mystic. So it would also synergize with this. Ah, but if we could hold off for... If we could just buy this and hold off, then we'll have 2 heroes slots, right? Because these... Getting heroes is rare. Oh, wait, no, I did the math wrong. Dang it. I don't know why I did that math wrong. We can't buy both of those. Is this good enough on him? So if I instead just bought these 2 and held out until this is done to buy a new hero, or at least until next room. We could probably give this to her. That might help a little bit. We're getting this no matter what, I think. And let's do that. Do that. All right, let's hope that's good enough. And now also our stats are no longer reduced by 20%. That was a little bit of a problem. So this guy should go crazy, right? He has a whole bunch of stats for the first portion of the fight. This rush should also give him max HP. I assume that this 25% is going retroactively, so whenever he gets 25 HP, he's actually getting like 32 or something. So now that we have 3 rushes, though, this doesn't say that it has to be his rushes. Is he going to get 750 shield, or... We want her to get this as quickly as possible. They're also stacking. So we're stacking attack. We're stacking attack speed on these 2. He got 750 shield, so it did work.
Stay back.
And we need her to just cast as many times as possible. Although this seems to count everybody, huh? It counts also her.
Stay back.
Alright, that was pretty strong. So they're doing pretty equal damage. We do need to do a lot more auto attacks, huh? He's doing most of it. Alright, so now we can start to look at what our next hero is going to be. This guy does poison as well. Ooh, that seems pretty good, but... It's going to be hard to get him targeted with her on the field. But maybe we would give this item to him then and put him in the front? This item's also really good. Taunt all enemies. And gain shields per stall triggered this game. That seems pretty good. Like, we got a lot of stalls. Got 2 stalls here. Do you have a stall? No. You have a stall. So yeah, I'm tempted to get this guy. This is really interesting. But we don't have warriors. Can we get both of these? I think that's probably the ideal.
Your guild's about more than crystal mining, aren't it?
Could also get this. Seems like this would be better for her, but it's a little bit slow, but it does get her first cast out faster. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this item so we keep all the rushes so he can keep stacking more HP. And then he wants armor and magic, mostly armor. But we don't have a whole lot of that to give to him. I don't really want to retrain. Yeah, this is, I guess, just this, but how do you know their primary stats? Like, I know that when they level up certain things, or like upgrade certain stats. But I don't see anywhere where it tells me which stats that's gonna be. So maybe I just hold on to this item to give to this guy when he actually can get in there. Alright, so this is awkward. Is alone at the front, so we probably want to like get to this corner here. These teleport, but he should block for her, so
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
okay, he's doing a lot of auto attack damage. Did that actually finish the thing? It did. Although it doesn't, is he actually getting, I guess his value shows up as higher on here. Oh, I guess it says right here how much he's gained. He's gained a lot. What the heck? Okay. And grow in size. Win a combat with 4 or more combined classes in play. We have 2 tanks, so that's not really going to work right now. Get 3 random crest items. Crest items make a hero count as having an additional class. I don't think we need those, really. Like, can this guy become another class? Oh, he's already gotten his upgrade anyway, so we wouldn't get to choose that. Yeah, that relic doesn't really work for us. I think we got to reroll. Another one of these, huh? Could be better than the sword for us. So if instead of the boots, I gave this guy this, gave her the sword, then I could get this to give her a second one of these. We're almost done stacking the first one, and the first one's going to help us stack the second one. Can we re-roll one more time? Whenever a mystic casts after stall 15, they give the nearest hero magic and attack. That seems pretty good. We only have the 1 mystic, but we're trying to just get her to cast as much as possible. Alright, let's go with that. This could be nice, but probably not worth it. The enemies heal 5% max HP each second. That's a lot. I feel like we don't kill fast enough. We're kind of slow at killing things. Alright, so we need to redo how we're laid out. This item needs to go over to him. Do we also want him to have this? Probably. If he's tanking everything. So, now that's active. She only has 1 person in front. How does this work? Like, if I do this... Okay, yeah, so it'll tell me if it's gonna be active or not. Come back. There we go. How much armor does he need? He needs per 50. Oh, he's so close. But hopefully this crystal will give him enough. Oh, I guess this will get him above it as well. He got attack, right? I thought I was looking at the attack speed.
Bloom. Stay back. Bloom.
How did he take so much damage? Not really sure why he took so much damage. But he did more damage than her. The problem was that she wasn't really in the middle. Her like pepper spray only hit like one person at a time. We completed one of these. We're working on the next one. But it should go faster, right? Oh wait, did that item finish? The holder's rush abilities last 5 seconds longer. That seems pretty good for this guy. And then we could give this over to this guy. I just don't want to put it on it because I don't know what happened to that crystal. I thought it needed 2 combats. I'm pretty sure we only did 1. Unless when he was in the reserve, it counted as him surviving? Do we have enough for this? We do. This guy's got a whole bunch of epic items that should be really good for him. And then let's go ahead and get this. Might as well get more crit. Alright, so did he get stats? I think he did. Then let's give him this. So I'm thinking he should get a bunch of shield. And then a bunch of shield from all the rushes as well. Hopefully just let him tank longer. Alright, we have 2 tanks, a Vanguard, and a Mystic. Get a tank relic. They gain 2 defense, that's pretty good. Tank stall abilities trigger 6 seconds faster. That would make his trigger in 4 seconds. It's pretty good. Then hers... Whenever a tank is auto-attacked, they apply 1 poison. I mean, that's kind of what this guy's already doing. It would probably be better to just get the stall thing, right? Yeah, let's get this. Is there anything else? I guess we need to kind of pay attention to how much shield this guy's getting. He should be getting 1,000 plus 750, I think. So 1,750 shield, is that right? Yeah, he gets... It says 2,000, but I assume it's just rounded.
Bloom.
They have a bunch of poison on them, and they're not really doing damage to us. Yeah, he's doing all of his damage with poison. She's doing quite a bit. She's not really doing anything now. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. She doesn't really have a purpose on our team anymore. Oh, this is for warriors. We could use a good character that gives us some backup that's useful. Every 2 stall triggers. Well, we have a lot of stall. You have 2 here. You have 1. And you have 1. So we get 4 stall triggers every fight, so that's 2 shards per fight. Although, we only have 2 fights, so I guess it's actually not worth it, huh? That's kind of lame. Tanks and vanguards, that seems really good for us, because we have lots of tanks and vanguards. Let's reroll, see if there's anything. Ooh. An S hero as well. This could be a good backup ability for us even. Do I freeze this to try and get her? Because either we put her in if we can get another slot, but otherwise this backup ability is not bad. Plus we could maybe get that as well, so let's freeze this. Okay, I don't think we have a good single hero, right? Maybe this guy? But I don't know how good he is just all on his own without anything. I mean, he should be pretty good in theory. But he has, like, no way to heal himself, right? I think we do this. Start a combat. Heroes in the front row gain 60 defense and grow in size. We do pretty much stall 30 every single time. And that would combine with... Did we not get a thing that... It's based off of stall triggers? I don't remember now if we grabbed that or not. Or even what it was. Each second, if there is a tank in combat, heroes gain 1 defense. That is a lot. I mean, it sucks that we can only have 1 hero in front with this. But this should mean that he has like 400 defense, right? Wait, what? It's a 1v1? I thought the fight against the Act 1 boss was not a 1v1. Did I miss something? So we probably need this guy. This seems really bad. How is he supposed to win? I feel like something went wrong here, right? Like, I don't think this fight was supposed to be a 1v1. Yeah, I don't... We can't win this. I feel like the game bugged there. I thought that the boss fight was not supposed to be a 1v1. Okay, well...
Bloom.
Wow, she got her cast off fast.
Stay back.
And the bad thing about this is we only have 2 characters that cast, so it does take a little bit. She does have 41 mana regen, though. Every 2 seconds. He almost did the most damage with just poison, essentially. Okay, so are we grabbing this just as a backup? And I guess this as well? Can we afford that all? No, we can't. What's worth more? Probably this. Also, how does this work? Because obviously she shields once a second, right? So does this give the 18 attack every second? Or... I guess we're gonna figure out.
You think?
I guess we're not getting that. We don't have enough money. Wow, everyone we have is B rank, which is not great. What are your stats? I'm almost tempted to like put her in here instead. I think putting her in is just going to decrease our damage. So if we're ranking someone up, who's it gotta be? Is it Rip? It's probably either Rip or Scorn, right? Guess it could be Pollen. I think he does our most damage. We need him to do more damage. Don't really need that. At the start of combat, give this hero and adjacent heroes. That seems pretty good. Or just gain Omnivamp. That might be the play, for him to just have Omnivamp. Because then he's going to be really hard to kill, and then when he actually gets to 50% HP, he'll get a whole bunch of stats again to heal himself back up, hopefully. So his stat is, he just keeps getting a whole bunch of max HP, huh? Well, I guess we really don't have a whole lot we could still change here. Oh, I was gonna check if people are getting a whole bunch of attack every second, or It is every second that she's giving them attack. That's pretty good. Yeah, her shields are getting out of control now.
Bloom.
Okay. Holy, she did 110,000 shields? Yeah, I mean, she had shields on everyone that was more than their max health, including the guy with 6,000 max HP. And now she's even faster at casting. Okay, so now we enter, like, the endless mode thing, but I don't think our team's very good for endless mode. This seems pretty good. I feel like we kind of need this, and this seems really good. Because if we get this, we could get her into the team. I think that's kind of all we got. We can't afford any more items, so she's going to have not great items. But at least it's attack speed, so she can generate some mana. Like, otherwise, we don't really want her getting any of the permanent stats, because she's kind of just here.
Light. Bloom.
Yeah, she is just casting like crazy, which is also making all of our stats go crazy. And she's not really doing anything, but, you know, that's okay. At least, like, her backup ability is doing a lot. So maybe it was wrong to all in on getting her into the squad. Maybe I should have spot more stuff to help these guys. But I guess she's not really doing anything either. Honestly, Rip's not doing a whole lot now either. Mostly just Scorn. And Infinity Shields.
Bloom. Stay back. Light. Bloom.
Oh, this time she didn't get out as many shields. I guess the fight just wasn't long enough or something. But, like, if we survive the initial start of the fight and start to get shields down, and then eventually we get to the storm at the end, we should have such big shields that it should be really hard to lose. Hopefully.
Bloom.
We could use an item. A random epic relic, or choose a rare relic. Let's go with the epic relic. Whenever an assassin... Oh my gosh. Well, that was the least useful thing we could have gotten, probably. Should have gone for the choice, but I decided to gamble for some reason.
Go on, hit me!
Is she only targeting one person, or how many people? Yeah, she's only targeting one person. But she can resurrect people, which is interesting.
Light.
Try me!
Stay back.
If something goes horribly wrong, maybe she can live long enough to resurrect someone?
Bloom.
Holy! Everyone just all of a sudden started dying so quickly. Why are you not dealing a lot of damage anymore? I'm a little confused why you started sucking. Yeah, so living that long into the storm, eventually the storm just one-shots everybody, except for Born and this guy.
Bloom. Stay back. Bloom. Bloom. Light. Light.
Okay, that fight went a lot better. These are the guys who last forever, though.
Light. Light. Light.
We might lose here.
Bloom. Stay back.
They are not dying very fast. Well, I guess Scorn has an 80k shield. Because Scorn takes so little damage because all the armor he has, he stacks up his shield, whereas everyone else is like losing shield. Okay, an S-rank hero might be the play. Retrain I don't think I want. I think we want an S-rank hero. We could take her out and maybe put someone else in. Random Mystic. Ooh, really? I was kind of hoping we could get something else. I don't think we want a Mystic. Maybe a Vanguard is the play? Because we have, like, Vanguard-ish items. Not that these are very good, but there's something. Oh, we got Ming.
So
Okay.
this is where the world sends me next.
So what does he have? Well, let's swap you guys out, because there's no way we're using... Like, you're just not doing much. For Rush 15, Vanguard's gain... Ooh, his backup is actually good as well. And he inflicts burn. And he has two backups that just make the Vanguards pretty useful. All heroes in the front two rows. That's not going to apply to him. I'm going to put him here so he gets more attack speed, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just keep buffing her attack speed. We'll see how he performs. He does a lot of burn. I guess he does... Oh, our healer got killed. That's probably the end of the run then, huh? How did she die? Gosh dang it. I didn't think she was getting attacked, and then all of a sudden she got one shot. Well, shoot. What exactly do these stars mean? With each B rank specialization. Okay. I see. Why does this not count for Ming? Best. Oh, I didn't notice this previously. That they each get like an accolade. He did a ton of damage. One of his autos did 1.3k apparently. HP healed. I would have said that she healed more though, right? Maybe that's wrong. But then she did 1.3 million shields, which is pretty good. Do we unlock this character? We do. Is there more? Yeah, there's still one more guy. Well, like I said, we're just kind of playing to test out stream and stuff. So we're going to do another run after this one. But that was a fun one. We've just been doing a different strategy every time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's definitely fun. And I'm looking forward to this game's full release to see what they actually do with it. But that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay. Oh, let's do one more. It seems like everything's going fine, as far as I can tell. But let me fill up my water, and then we'll get into the next one. Alrighty, we are back. Well, let's get into one more. And then that might be it for Guildrun for now. I don't actually know when the game's coming out. I don't think they have a release date posted, unfortunately. Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Guildrun. Again, today we're just kind of testing stuff out with connection and recording. So we're playing a little bit more of this. This will probably be the last one of this that we play. Just because I think it's a little bit short. Like, you kind of get to the end of the run and you want more, right? Like, the endless mode is not really what you're looking for. You want to go fight more challenges and stuff rather than just enemies that are strong. But anyways, what is this? Enemies are more durable. We might as well try it. Alright, can we get a new character we haven't really tried? Am I allowed to reroll? I don't really know how this works. Well, I'm already seeing that this charm just seems crazy. This also doesn't seem bad, but we like the one time we got Gustav, it kind of fell apart very quickly. So maybe let's try Gustav again, huh?
I prefer teams with clear roles. Your guild qualifies.
So he creates a blizzard, which does frost, deals damage, and shields the heroes. So I guess you want to be at a distance, probably. Why does it always seem like this guy does so much damage on his first hit, and then he sucks? Alright, we haven't used this character yet. We also haven't used this character. We used this guy last time. What? Did you become a tank? Yeah, you do become a tank. I do really like this idea, though. So what exactly... You, like, empower yourself, but it doesn't really say how long? I don't know how long these empowered attacks last, or if it just lasts forever after that, or maybe they stack? I don't know. But let's go with her, I think.
Your guild just got cooler. Get it?
And then you scale off of magic. We could grab both of these. You also scale off of magic. I think we get both of these items and give them both to her. Alright, so we got that. Get a rare item which gives attack speed to the holder. Mana regen until the boss is okay, but I think I'd rather just have this. The holder is alone in the back, triple these stats. Well, that sounds good to me. So we'll do that. She'll get triple stats. He doesn't need to be that close because he is ranged. I guess she has less range, huh? Alright, let's try and pay attention to how she works. I don't know. She just kind of didn't... I don't think she got the cast again, so... Ooh, a bunch of shards in the bank. But we don't really have an active ability that we want critting. It would just be a better version of the tome. It's a little expensive. We could do this just to make it so we don't really lose that much health early on in a fight, or we could just go for an extra hero. I probably would take her But since we've already used Tilly, I want to use a new character.
I didn't join your guild alone.
Get an item. I don't know, this one says special. Why would I go with the other one? On stall trigger. Okay, that's just for one person. I imagine maybe it could go to him? Ooh, I like this item, the Plague Bauble. I think we want the Plague Bauble, it's really good. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So we don't want you to be in the back, right? Want it like that. Yeah, we kind of, for the whole rush time, we don't really take damage.
With me!
I don't know, was that beam supposed to be that short, or was it just because the enemy died? Ooh, I do like that. I don't know, she didn't really seem that effective. And the one time we tried this guy, we didn't really get to do much with him. Let's do this, let's grab this. Give it to him. Let's reroll. Oh, here's one of the new characters. I do like that. Get both of these. I do feel like she would probably be more effective than this character. Ah, that's a tough one. Because I kind of want to just get both of these. You're not a mystic, though. You're a mage. I think we're going to go with her. So she scales off of magic and attack. And that's kind of it. Each punch counts as an auto attack. So her active ability does count as auto attacks, which is interesting. I don't think we could survive that. If it had been the opposite, where like the enemies heal, we might have been able to do it. What's defenses looking like? Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that again. I really would like an indicator that shows that that guy's gonna pull her.
Slow it down.
Would be nice. It's not gonna matter, but... Okay, what is this? Let's see. On crit, permanently gain 1 defense and magic. That's kind of interesting. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of items that I want this time, which is an issue. Let's get her.
Not to be overlooked.
I think that like she didn't really do that much. And this will give us more of a tank. Okay, we haven't seen this before. Get more shards from the Act Boss. Okay, that's not that bad. Can we survive if we do this? We just don't have any healing is kind of the issue. I think I go with this. This seems like it'd be good for this guy. So this seems like it's built for her, huh? The Spellblade thing? Let's get this. Okay, we'll put that there instead. This is not based off of magic. I wonder why she gains magic if nothing so far scales off of magic for her. Maybe she'll get like an active ability that does. Oh, I was not ready for the teleporting. Or the pulling. Wasn't really ready for anything there, huh?
It's okay.
Are we gonna lose?
Slow it down.
Yep, we're gonna lose. It's every single time these abilities are so unclear that there's gonna be abilities that I'm just not paying attention to it. Do we upgrade this person?
Still climbing.
Gain 2 attack per rush triggered this game. For rush 5, warriors gain 1 crit, 1 omni ramp per rush triggered this game back up. Triple threat applies more shields. Kind of like this. Alright, so I think we're taking out Gustav. Do you scale off of magic? You do. Oh, are you kidding me? Inflict 200 poison. We don't really have any way besides that to do it. So that's probably not worth it, right? Well, let's get her for sure.
I'm keeping this.
Okay, range would be good for her. And Reyna just became a duelist who inflicts burn. So they would inflict debuffs to get attack speed and magic, and that's backup. Oh, is Pametta this? Are you Pametta? No. Who's Pametta? Oh, Pametta was the character we had last time, but I don't remember exactly who that was, right? Oh, it was the tank lady. So they're like supposed to stand in front of each other and behind each other. Gain warrior. I think this has got to be the best, right? Do we get this? I thought we were going to use this lady instead of Gustav. I think we need to start buying some items. We don't do enough poison for that to be effective enough, I think. We don't have any stalls going, huh? No. But this is still pretty good stat-wise for her. Assuming that the magic eventually pays off. Look at this. Okay, let's try this fight again. We gotta play around the pole, huh? So I think if we do that, we're further away, right? But she's still gonna get jumped on. Maybe we do this to try and stop her from being jumped on by as many people. Okay, they're a little bit more even in damage now. Yeah, I don't think we're going back to that. So we would have to give her 2 of this item, right? Apply shields. How much shielding do we do? I guess in about 2 missions we'll have it done just because of our relics, huh? So maybe it's worth it just because of that. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention to this item. This item would probably be good for us. I think I'd rather have this. Plus, this will stack that faster. Even if I sold this, it wouldn't be enough. Okay, we definitely want to rank up, I think, her. Oh, you could recharge this. That's interesting.
Good. You're listening.
Alright, so getting her an active ability. We just want something that actually makes her use her magic, I guess, huh? Her stone skin triggered this game. What is stone skin? Is that this? Oh yeah, it is. Ooh, this seems really good. I like the stun, but this makes her, like, a lot harder to kill. But this also scales off of how many times this has gone off. The problem is this says targeting. I wish it was just like an AoE, right? She is gonna mostly be targeted, but some fights it might not work out. I think we do this just to make her, like, functionally unkillable for a while. Would be nice if we had some stall, but... yeah, she is really hard to kill as long as she's getting attacked. And she actually passed up Sal in damage. Auction house. An A rank. Okay, we need to get increased team size, right? And you're critting. So we will be able to do that at some point. Get all 7 crests. Crests are items which make a hero count as having an additional class during combat. We don't really have enough, like, item slots to make good use of that. This could be good for her, better than the leather vest. Okay, I think we really want that, but there's no way I could get both of these, right? And still, because this is 70, and still get that. And I've been saying that I wanted to try out this character. Now's the chance. Oh, this only triggers once per combat. We need another way to get her stealth. And it says max shurikens, but it doesn't say how you increase the max shurikens. Maybe it's based on rank? This guy only costs one more though, and he would be really useful. Yeah, I don't know why the stats don't appear on these guys. Like, it seems like they're supposed to. I'm really one off of just being able to buy all three of these, huh? I agree, want that for sure. Could we go with that? And what's her crit rate? Like, she's gonna be doing most of our crits. Oh, I guess she'll be doing some good number of crits as well. And we get this. And then the question is, which one do we buy here, right? This one just seems better because it's higher level. Wait, we can sell stuff. These sell for 9. Get 18 back, which would be enough to buy that, but not enough to buy that and a character. Like, I don't think we're using either of these two. Like, I'm kind of tempted to just get this, but then I miss out on this A rank hero. I think that might be the play. As long as we could just, like, live to get another hero. How are we doing crit-wise? Pretty good. Oh, she's dealing a lot of poison with this now. Okay, another A-rank hero, but I don't know that this actually gives us a whole lot. Ooh, I do like that. This is interesting. But she's the only one poisoning, and she doesn't use mana regen, so that doesn't seem that good. She has a backup only, which could be useful in the future. What is this? You're a mage, right? Do you even inflict debuffs, though? Oh, you inflict frost. Or get this, we can't get this, though. Hey, let's go ahead and get her so we have another character. So we have to inflict frost, which we do. We already have one of these. I don't know that we would actually want to. But we could also start to trigger these stalls now, huh? Ooh, this seems like it could be pretty good for her as well. We could like swap that over here and give her this. Heroes gain max HP shield per mystic. I only have one mystic, right? I mean, this is just nice, and we should be able to trigger it fairly quickly. I think this is going to make her really good, right? We have to win 2 combats. Okay, we need to make sure that you are in front here. Oh, the teleporting. I wasn't paying attention to that. As long as Sal lives, we're okay, but I don't know if she's gonna live.
Light. Again.
She lived, just barely. It was the Mystic that changed it for us, actually. She would have died without that. What else were we waiting for? Oh, we still don't have that. Okay, we did finish this. Actually, I have no idea when we finished that. I don't even remember what that quest was. So we're about to get another slot. This is probably better than this, but it also apparently is recommending it for her. Her attack does go off of attack, which could be good with that. We just don't have enough money for all this stuff, huh? I don't see this character being that good for us, actually. I guess she does inflict frost. But only with her ability. Kind of tempted to just get these two. Maybe we could find a hero that works a little bit better for us. Taking 7% of your max HP every second seems really tough. I don't think our team can handle that. Oh, this was the one for shielding a whole bunch, right? Yeah, that was pretty easy for us to do.
Light.
How are you doing? You're dying, but you're healing a lot as well. Okay, so we finished that. Same class. We have 2 duelists. This could be good. And that's probably not good enough for anyone. This will make her stalls better, but most of the stalls are backup only. Let's look for a better hero. We keep just getting the same heroes. Like, these two have just been appearing over and over. You're not a Vanguard, right? No. This could be really good. Rather than these boots. On crit, inflict poison. Oh, we got this now as well. So that wants to go there. That seems really good. If I sell these boots to get this... I guess we probably don't need this. Yeah, we're not really seeing a hero. Then put this here. Okay, what do we want? Probably a duelist relic would be my guess. Our 2 highest damage dealers are duelists. Okay, more burn that they're inflicting. Plus this will just stack with her better. So that's probably the play. That's not. Poison. Do we have anything that synergizes with poison? I think we'd rather just have the burn. Because they're essentially the same. This does more, actually. Does it matter how many debuffs? No, it just says a debuff. I think we want the burn. I feel like the duelist relics are so good. Okay, we're gonna have someone dive onto our back line here. On both sides, huh? So I think we'll go like this and hopefully just try and fight them all off.
Light.
Need this guy to die, but I guess our Mystic is doing a pretty good job. Yeah, what was our attack speed getting to? Yeah, now we're doing a lot of burn. Even she's doing a lot of burn. Our attack speed's not getting that high yet. We did finish this in a single go, though. So now she's just gonna do more burn. Which is gonna stack with this and her passive. We need to upgrade her. I think she's gonna maybe be the one to take over. But this one's still doing good. Alright, we still need another hero if we can. That doesn't seem very good. I guess you're a duelist. I would synergize with this. Do you do any debuffs? I guess you would inherently do debuffs from this, but that might be it. Assassins and duelists instantly kill. Okay, so this gives us the execute. I think, yeah, this will be the character for us. We don't have any items for them right now, but
I'm in.
do we have a single hero that's good enough? Like, it's either Thaul or Reyna, right? I don't think that it's Zuri. But Zuri does get the HP regen. But it was really weird. Last time it made this a 1v1 fight. Maybe I read the challenges wrong? Yeah, maybe the challenge was like make it into a 1v1 and I didn't realize. But like, this character doesn't have any form of sustain, so I don't think she can handle a 1v1. This character at least gets the shields. But that's kind of it. I think we need to do this. Okay, so this does say 1v1. Maybe that's what I missed. That might be good. That seems kind of bad. Let's do this. At least it'll give her attack. Or not attack, defense. Okay, we don't want you in the back row, though. Again, it says 15 seconds in the dialogue, but for some reason it's 20 seconds.
Light.
We also have the execute from this guy, right? Ooh, it's actually going to be really close. He just got a giant shield and made it so we couldn't do it. Dang. Why were you taking so long to get your damage going? What happened? I don't really know. Huh. Well, that sucks. I don't know, like, who's generating shards? What the heck happened there? How did you get so much poison all the time? I do feel like, now that I'm thinking about it, because I think this is based on how many heroes you have surviving, right? And if you have more heroes that can survive, I imagine maybe you make your money back out of, like, hard investing into getting 2 extra slots. What has happened here? Why all of a sudden... Oh, I guess she's just doing insane damage. It's not that you're not doing good damage. It's that these numbers went insane when this upgraded, huh? You're doing more damage than everyone else with just burn. That's crazy, okay. Oh, this was the thing that we didn't get because we failed the boss encounter, right? As well get that. We need to get you some items. So you should be getting attack speed, right? Whenever you burn. Do you have an active ability? No. Do you do magic scaling? No. Okay, that's not gonna work for us, I think. This seems pretty good. Because it'll work with her really well. Ooh, I also see that this guy's S. How much do you sell for? 16. We could get this guy. He obviously would not be a duelist. There's no way we can get this and this guy, though, right? He gains power. He has 3 quests. That's interesting. So his first one gives him 50 attack, then he gets crit and omnivamp, and then he gets damage and stuns all enemies in a medium area. That seems really good. Unfortunately, he'll be the only warrior, right? Oh wait, no, you're a warrior. Yeah, I'm starting to think that Nyx is not gonna do anything ever, so maybe we should just get an expensive character. That's just stats. For 10 shields it has. He doesn't generate his own shields, but she gives shields, and he should start with shields from... I don't remember what it was. Something is giving us shields, right? Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. So yeah, I think we get this guy.
You really serious about ending this, then I'm in.
Why does he have an extra item slot? I didn't see that anywhere. I don't know which one is giving that to him. Rush. Who all has rush? You have a rush. Do you have any rush? I guess you have this rush. That's going to be pretty good. That's a lot of rushes we've triggered, right? Okay. Do I spend this just to give to this guy? He already has some Omni-Vamp, though. That's weird. Even though we sold Nyx, they still appear down here, huh? Yeah, I think that's probably not worth it. We should just save up. See if we can get him some better items. But yeah, I'm not really sure which of his perks gave him an extra item slot. Maybe it shows here? Or maybe he just gets an extra item slot? I don't know. Or maybe S characters get an extra one? I don't know. We haven't really gotten S too often. Okay, rank up a B hero. I mean, I think we just have to rank up Reyna, right? She just kind of became the powerhouse of the team.
I'm not even tired yet.
Could get another rush. Ooh. That could be really good for standing next to the new guy. I forget what the new guy's name is. Whenever a duelist attacks an enemy with burn, they gain 2 attack speed. That also seems really good. Because that'll just give her more attack speed from herself, right? Her rush triggered. It's only 24. I feel like you could stack this up faster, right? I don't know. A lot of these are really good, right? I think I'm going to go with this one. Because it'll also work for Saul. Okay, we need to make sure that you're not in the back. Why does he have like a galaxy axe? So I'm guessing that Reyna's just gonna completely dominate this fight. She already attacks a lot. She generates a bunch of burns. It's only for duelists, so it won't actually work for Logan here. Well, let's get... Oh, did you ever finish this? No, maybe that was a waste. Tanks don't seem to take that much damage, especially when they generate shields. And they have a whole bunch of defense, obviously. That affects it too. Let's look at her stats, because she should just be getting a whole bunch of attack speed, right? We're dying a little bit here.
Light.
That actually did not go as well as I thought it would. I mean, she did all the damage. I don't know if there was a better way I could have organized my heroes. Because I don't know, like, the dragon's attacks seem to be hitting, like, everyone. Okay, is there any last-minute stuff we can do to make our team better? Tank in reserves. Nah, we don't have any of those. I guess we could buy a tank to put in reserves. That's interesting. Increase your team size. This would be a way to get more burn, which would probably be better than those boots. We don't have a vanguard, right? No. So we bought you. That would give us 60 defense to everybody. You could only have 5 people, huh? So buying this doesn't do anything. I think we really want this. Give that to you. And the boots could go over to this guy. Might as well get that. How much? You don't really have mana regen, but you have mana regen. We don't have a vanguard to hold that. It's between getting this or getting this and this, right? You have any rush? You do have rush, so maybe I'll just get this for you. And then I guess maybe I should just get this as well, because we're not really going to have a chance to use our shards very much anymore. Alright, let's see how this goes from here. Oh, I haven't been checking this guy's quest. He has the first quest done. Oh, are we dead already? I guess not, but it was kind of close. How did you have negative 23 attack speed? How does that work? I guess maybe she had a bunch of frost on her or something? He's not really doing anything, huh? But he is giving Reyna power. And if he could get to that stun, but I don't know how many matches that's going to take. I feel like this Logan guy, you got to get him early to start doing his quests. I think we want to swap and just make him, like, in the more dangerous spot. I'm kind of confused. No one died, right? She finished her thing. What keeps happening? It keeps looking like she's dying. But it's like a clone or something that's dying? I'm very confused. Why would we have a clone? There must be something that I'm missing. Oh, maybe she's getting rezzed. Oh. That's probably what it is. I wonder what happens when you get rezzed. Do you lose, like, all of this HP per second? Well, either way, she should now have much higher stats. hopefully that'll help a little bit.
Again! Light!
Okay, she's not actually gonna die, huh? How much? She has so much attack speed. Okay, see, at least if Saul lives for a while, she'll start to stack up, but she doesn't stack nearly as fast as Reyna does. And then how's Logan doing? He finished his second quest. He's almost done with the third quest now. Once he can stun people, that might actually be pretty good. And then, like, I guess she's doing stuff, but she's mostly just kind of here. Alright, so I don't really want to retrain. Like, we could, in theory, put her on the backup line, right? And look for another hero. But I think she might be doing enough. But we could also look for a different hero that has backup. In theory, Logan could also be a backup. Should we look for a hero or should we grab an item? Let's grab an item. Another one of those. All abilities triggered 12 seconds sooner. I mean, you're the only one with, like, stall abilities, right? So the stall ability here just trigger at 0 seconds? Is that what I'm understanding? This is interesting as well. Because she's not applying frost, or I was thinking about her. She's not applying frost. But we could in theory have her removing it. I just don't know, are we making enough frost? I kind of doubt that we're making enough frost for this to actually work. Yeah, these items all are not really what I'm looking for. But I think the ability to maybe have some stuns coming out is going to be way better than this leather vest that's not really doing anything. Let's try that. Alright, I'm still curious if when she dies, if she dies... Okay, she did die. Oh, we lost. Wow, we like instantly lost when she died. That's... okay. These missions just get so hard all of a sudden. She tanked more damage than Reyna did. Like, I don't know what more you want. I'm pretty sure Logan finished his quest, but since we lost, it probably didn't count. Dang. How many frosts were you doing? Yeah, I mean, maybe... Did you... It doesn't say anywhere that she stunned people. So I don't know if she actually got to use this or not, or what happened. Well, yeah, I really don't like the endless part at the end of the runs. I'd rather there was more to the runs, but I guess that's part of it just being a demo right now. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for our Guildrun adventures for now. I do look forward to this game coming out. I think it's very well polished and stuff. And I actually think it's probably better than the past auto battlers that we've played, like The Last Flame and Tales and Tactics. I think it's a little bit more polished. It's got more interesting mechanics with like the stall and the rush and a whole bunch of different items. Like, a lot of things in these games can get boring if it's like, oh, this just gives attack. This gives attack speed. But this has a whole bunch of interesting stuff. Like, a lot of the items don't just give you stats. They also do something special. Whereas in some of these games, only the rarest of items will do something special. And so they're very limited on how many there are. But yeah, I definitely am excited to see when this game releases, how much is actually there, if there's a whole bunch more to do. I would obviously hope for more characters, more like diversity of enemies to fight, probably. I don't know if they need to have more specializations for each character. But it could be interesting to have at least one more specialization for each character. And I can't believe, apparently we've just used Grace in a whole bunch of different things. So we have the trophy for getting them all. But yeah, I'd like more characters, more things to fight, maybe some more items, more events. Because it kind of seems like whenever you get to an event, you don't really have a choice, you just have to go to that event. But I'd like more events that kind of like are unique and you look forward to like finding a specific event and being like, right now I could really use this event that gives this specific unique item that you can't really get anywhere else. I could really use that for my characters. So stuff like that could be cool. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm glad we played it, and hopefully they'll announce at some point when the game's actually coming out, but I'll be following it in the meantime. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay, today was just supposed to be a test. It seems like everything is fine right now. But I need to go check like my download. I think my upload was mostly fine to begin with. I need to go do some more tests with my download. So that's what we'll do. But thank you for stopping by today. And we'll have to figure out what we're doing next. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still playing Grand Blue, but I'm not sure there's that much to show off in the game anymore. So we'll figure it out. But that's gonna do it for the stream today. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. And hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!